Hello everyone, this is a bit of a non-traditional, not really formatted video today, but my name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman, as I'm sure most of you know at this point, and I wanted to point out today something that was presented to me by members of my community, as well as Coffee Potato, the wonderful gentleman who is one of my co-creators in the Unicorn Overlord space, that Atlas has a customer survey regarding Unicorn Overlord. Now, this one here is in English, so even though it says that it is a customer survey for the Asian region, people are going around and filling this out. What does this have to do with Unicorn Overlord? Well, one of the things that I've been told it involves is questions about interest in a sequel for Unicorn Overlord. So if you love the game like I do, you want to see more of it like I do, despite the fact that Vanillaware typically does not do sequels, DLC, what have you, everyone should fill this out immediately and express your interest and talk about what it is that you'd like to see within the bounds of whatever it is that the survey allows you to do. I've not done it yet. We're going to do it here on the video. Link to it is in the description. I highly encourage that you go fill it out immediately. Don't know if this is something that is limited time, if it's only going to be up for a certain amount of time, etc., etc. Also, before we get started, very quick aside, thank you to everyone who helped push the channel over 20,000 subscribers. That is an insane number. It's not real. It doesn't feel real in so many different ways. The channel has grown so much in the last year and a half, from not even 2,000 subscribers to now. It's an insane jump. Thank you to everyone. People have asked about what type of celebration or anything that I'm going to do, and to be frank, I don't have any particular plans. It's kind of snuck up on me, and I've been spread so thin with the extremely frequent coverage I've been doing for Unicorn Overlord, as well as streams, working nearly full-time in a real-life job, cooking and doing chores and everything else that I do. I haven't really had the time to plan anything out. But if you have a suggestion of something fun to do, then let me know, and maybe we can make something happen here. With that said, though, we're going to move on here with the survey, see what it entails, and I encourage you to fill it out alongside me. So, we have a survey regarding Unicorn Overlord. Please answer the following questions. Age. I am 32, amazingly, I cannot believe. I am most certainly male. I am from a non-Asian region. Okay, I'm glad that they include that. I'm very glad that they include that. That's good to see. Awesome. That might just automatically disqualify the results of the survey. We'll see. What languages do you use regularly? If you use multiple languages, please select them all. English. Please tell us which of the following platforms or devices you use most regularly. Platforms you own, multiple answers may be selected. Well, I play on and use the Nintendo Switch series, the PS4, the PS5, PC, specifically Steam, and I guess you could say a smartphone. Easy. Please tell us which of the following platforms or devices you use most regularly. Probably, these three. I don't typically game on my smartphone, and ever since we got the PS5, I don't use the PS4 much, but I use the other three pretty regularly. Please tell us your favorite game genres. Multiple answers may be selected. Well, RPGs and strategy RPGs certainly should not be a surprise. Adventure, action-adventure, RPG, simulation RPG, first-person shooter, puzzle. I guess tabletop you could consider things like Magic, but I also haven't actually played a game of Magic in 6 months. We'll go with that. That seems good. Please choose all the games you've purchased in the past. Oh, this should be fun. I have purchased 13 Sentinels, though I have not yet played it. I would say that I could count Persona 5 because Jane has it. P5 Tactica, obviously we have played. Fire Emblem Engage, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Here we go. We found my territory. Tactics Ogre Reborn, Triangle Strategy, and good. Okay. The fact that this survey exists is so exciting because it shows that even if Vanillaware isn't super on board yet, Atlas wants to put data together to try and show them, hey, you guys should do more of this. Please choose the answer that most closely reflects your response in terms of game-specific media. The media you read or watch often. Multiple answers may be selected. So this is okay, this is online outlets. None in particular, to be perfectly honest with you. A lot of these are obviously Asian outlets and everything as well, but yeah, there were some names on there that I recognize and I just don't read. For the SNS listed below, please select the ones that apply to you, view frequently. Well, definitely YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and that's about it. Man, I have a very wide presence in terms of a lot of these things, I'm now realizing. For the SNS listed below, please select the ones that apply to you. Post frequently. I definitely post on YouTube and Twitter. I've been wanting to get into multi-streaming on Twitch. But again, speaking of being spread thin, I've really not had the opportunity to figure out how to set up multi-streaming. Partially because it would involve switching streaming clients and alerts, and I just don't have time right now. But I want to. Please select the products you have purchased. Okay. Physical PS5, limited edition. Well, I guess technically it would be limited edition PS5. And then digital standard PS5. Yes. Now we're getting into the Unicorn Overlord stuff. This is good. Voice language you're using in this game is English. I don't pay attention to the dialogue. Could you imagine? What languages are you using in the game for the text? English. Please choose the answer that most closely reflects your response in terms of where you received information for this game. This includes things you may have seen or heard. Okay. Game magazines. Official game site. Not official PlayStation site. PlayStation Store. Official Nintendo site. Nintendo eShop. Game information sites. Social media. Video sharing site for both of these. I've contributed to these and also watched my own. Well, I've contributed to the influencers one, obviously. Online store, banners or video ads on the internet. And Nintendo Direct, definitely, where we first learned about it. The demo itself, of course. Joseph's War Manual, character trailers, and not really word of mouth. People didn't really talk to me about Unicorn Overlord, but I certainly talked to them. So I hope other people can apply this if they take the survey. The answer that most closely reflects your response in terms of where you received information for this game, the media where you first heard about this game. I mean, it was just the Nintendo Direct, really. Yeah, I first heard about it through the Nintendo Direct. Easy. Done. The reason it eventually made you decide to purchase the game... the Nintendo Direct. Honestly, I knew I was getting this the second we saw it. I didn't need any other persuading other than that. The reasons behind purchasing the game, good graphics, characters, music, gameplay seemed interesting, story and world seemed interesting. I like this genre of games. I like Atlus's products, I like Vanillaware's products. I enjoyed the demo version. The gameplay videos are interesting. Web ads are interesting. Outdoor ads in my town. Is that actually a thing? That'd be awesome to be walking around and just see a Unicorn Overlord sign. That would be so cool. And the game was localized. There you are. Very important. Please choose your reasons behind purchasing the game. Which was the deciding factor for making this purchase? Just like out of all of them? Oh, interesting. The gameplay system seemed interesting. That's the primary motivating factor for me. Can we only pick one? Yeah, we can. Okay. Oh, rate the following on a scale of 1 to 5. This is a very thorough survey. I like it. Story, plot, setting, somewhat satisfied. It could have been better. It was no Tactics Ogre or anything like that, but, I mean, it was certainly more than serviceable, and I found the overall setting very interesting. Graphics, characters, absolutely satisfied. Sound and music, phenomenal. Controls, somewhat satisfied. There's some things, especially when it comes to menuing, that don't feel quite how I want them to, how my muscle memory wants them to, so it would get a little frustrating sometimes. And I'm definitely satisfied with the price. The value to time proposition for this game is phenomenal. So, absolutely satisfied. Translation, subtitles, and voice, overall satisfaction. I am very satisfied. Translation, accuracy, and grammar, somewhat satisfied. There's definitely some typos that I've seen, a fair number of them actually, but I mean, with a script that size and with that many menus and everything, I can't be too surprised, but definitely was annoying every time it cropped up. And translation naturalness, definitely satisfied. Everything flowed very well. You know, not a modern voice, but it definitely worked for the setting. Southeast Asia Premium Name Card Case. I don't even know what that is. I haven't received any. Obviously, I'm not in Southeast Asia, but overall rating of the game, 9 out of 10. I'm going to leave it blank for now. It's too much to get into for this video. Really, I didn't even need to do this as a video, but I wanted to get people's attention with it to make sure that everyone actually like knows that this survey exists. So I figured it was worth putting up a video about it. Do you plan on purchasing any sequels to Unicorn Overlord if they were to be made? Very likely. There it is. I knew this was in here somewhere because people were saying it was. I was waiting for it to crop up. Excellent. Yeah, I will absolutely be buying any Unicorn Overlord media that comes to exist in terms of games. Absolutely. Feel free to give us any other comments or requests regarding this game. Please, for the love of all that is good, make more of this. It is the best. There we are. I think that gets the point across pretty sufficiently. And there we are. Survey sent. Thank you for your cooperation. We'll be taking your responses into consideration as we work to improve our game development, and we look forward to seeing you again. So remember, this is like a Sega Atlas survey, right? This is not Vanillaware putting this out here. So does it confirm anything? No. However, it is a very good sign, seeing as how it is clearly about Unicorn Overlord. And granted, I've never been around for the release period in terms of playing the game for a release period of a Vanillaware game, so maybe this is something that's happened before. But as far as I am aware, this is the first time there's ever been a survey like this for a Vanillaware game. So I'm taking that as a very positive sign that Vanillaware, Sega, Atlas are happy with the performance of Unicorn Overlord, and that they maybe would be interested in doing more with it in the future. I can only hope, because I absolutely want more of this. I want to see them refine systems. I want to see them do more with the story, grow the world, make more beautiful art, not just in terms of the actual game sprites and the world, but the art of the game itself as a whole is phenomenal. I love it. And I am now 100% a converted Vanillaware fan, so hopefully we can see a lot more stuff like this in the future. Go take this survey. Don't dawdle. Do it now if you have the chance. If you're sitting here watching this video, you have the time. If you're doing something else while you're watching it, of course, I understand. But if you're just sitting watching this video, go fill out the survey. Give your thoughts, give your feedback, and hopefully we'll see more Unicorn Overlord on the horizon. With that said, though, I'm going to wrap this one up here. Thank you all so much for watching. I do very much appreciate it. Some more proper, Unicorn Overlord guides and news and discussion and everything coming on the horizon. I know there's been a little bit of more loosey-goosey stuff the last couple of days, but it's coming, I promise. And I hope that you enjoy it when it does. For now, though, I hope you all have a good night. Stay safe and healthy out there. And remember, be good to each other. Bye now.